Hi, Raul here, and I'm back with another video. This video is for stock contributors that want to improve their sales potential. Do you have some older bestseller images that you consistently relied on but have recently declined in sales? Perhaps you have an image that you thought was going to be a bestseller, but it's failed to spark any interest from the buyers. I'm going to present a series of videos with tips that will help you improve sales and boost those older images back to the bestseller category. My first tip covers the topic of cropping. Believe it or not, one very simple way of creating new sales potential is by cropping. So are you shaking your head and thinking, how can cropping improve sales? Yes, the simple art of cropping can and will improve your sales. Yes, cropping can be an art because it forces you to think out of the box and helps you become more creative. All right, proof is in the pudding, as the saying goes. So let me show you an example. Here's a shot of a luxury white kitchen interior I shot last year. As I mentioned in my top tips for stock photography video, interiors are one of my new specialist stock categories. This image is now one of my best sellers. Recognizing its popularity, I started wondering last year, how can I take advantage of the image and drive additional sales? I had one of those light bulb moments and decided to experiment with some different crops. So I created a 16:9 crop. I thought, wow, that looks great. And it works perfectly with buyers wanting that wide HD look. So I didn't stop there. Noting the popularity of Instagram, I created two more crops, a square version and then a 4x5 version. The buyers now have three more options to consider. If you're worried the agencies will reject the cropped versions for duplicate reasons, which an agency like Shutterstock has a habit of doing, you can flip the image horizontally like this to give it a different look. So what's been the outcome of all these new crop versions for me? Well, the original standard 4x6 version has sold approximately 750 times. My cropped versions have sold over 1,000 times. The 16:9 crop alone has sold over 700 times on Adobe stock. A correctly used cropping strategy works. Here's another standard 4x6 shot from that same shoot. And here are similar crops. The sales of these cropped versions are approaching 1,000 downloads. I have other angles from this shoot and another kitchen I photographed as well from that commercial assignment. I applied the same cropping technique to those images. In total, I'm approaching 5,000 downloads from all those images. At an average RPD of 80 cents, that's nearly $4,000 I've earned from this job alone. So what's the moral of the story here? Get creative with your images and don't be afraid to crop. One important point to consider before you start cropping is you need to understand the agency minimum file size requirements. If you're already starting from a lower resolution image, you may not meet the size requirements. So it helps if you're shooting from a higher resolution camera. In my case, I was using a Canon 5 DSR, which has a 50 megapixel sensor, so the file size really wasn't an issue. So I challenge you to examine your stock portfolio and look for those cropping opportunities. I guarantee you won't regret it. I also have a new video on sky replacements for stock photography, so check it out. Thanks for viewing my video, and if you liked it, please hit that thumbs up. And please subscribe to my channel to give me the motivation to make more of these instructional videos. Crop till you drop, and catch you later.